Hello, Kurretake here and welcome everyone to this vlog. It's a vlog about a lot of different things. It's kind of Christmassy vibe to it because I filmed some of the clips just before like Christmas time and also some clips from Latvia and kind of my last couple of days when I was in there. There's snow as well, which is kind of Christmassy and wintry. And also some clips from the UK, and I'm showing you the Cantober zine as well. Hello, voiceover Kurretake here. Long time no see. I just wanted to pop in here and chat with you a little bit and explain what I'm doing in the next following clips. So basically, I wanted to make Christmas cards for my friends, and I thought what better to do them than to do lino prints. And I had like this sketch idea of wolf with kind of Santa costume, and yeah, this is basically the idea of it. It's quite simple design. I really enjoyed carving it out. It's really satisfying to kind of use thicker cutter and thinner cutter to make like these fine and precise lines. And the color I chose is something like reddish, muted red color, and it is the color I don't normally use, but it is really pretty color and I thought it will fit Christmas much more. also I was doing a Patreon reward tier design, and I thought I will show you also some fragments from it. I usually don't share my Patreon rewards anywhere else, but I just thought to kind of promote my Patreon a little bit more. I have like this tier where I create every month different design postcard, and it's created using lino print technique. I already have 11 designs now, and each of them is different. I'm trying to like work on themes, and the theme is based on like season which we are in, and for this season I decided to make Christmas wreath. Because I was already doing like Christmas cards, I thought I could send these Christmas cards to Patreons as well. And yeah, the wreath is kind of in like this greenish gray color. I hope you will enjoy watching how I print these designs, and I will see you in a bit. And in the next few clips, I wanted to show you Latvian Christmas market in Old Town. I kind of wanted to show you this footage in December, just before Christmas. But oh well, it's January, and hope you enjoy these following clips. And I came home to the UK on 17th of December, and I just want to show you a little bit of Tinkerbell because a lot of you wanted to see more of her. Turquise here and welcome to the 7th of January. I received my October zines and I just wanted to film this moment together with you and kind of open them up and see how they look. So I have a knife and I'm ready to open it up. By the time you're watching this video, most probably the store update is already happening, and if you're interested you can get the zine as well. Oh wow, okay, there is just like protection. Oh, okay. These are October zines. I have prints. Okay, this is one of the prints. This is from Inktober. It's Moth Girl and the prints are in 20, no, it's like almost A4 size, but a little bit smaller, like because it's a square, it's 21 centimeter per 21 centimeter. I don't know how many inches it is, but I'm gonna search for the right measurement and mention it somewhere. It's crazy. I can't believe I have October zine. Okay. This is October zine, everyone. A5 size, and I have 100 copies available. I really like the cover. It's something I didn't intend to create in the beginning, and then I did the cover and put everything together, and then was like, yeah, this is it. This is what I want to have as a cover. I just flicked through the whole like zine and I'm so happy how it looks. It has 28 pages including cover, so 26 inside. There is about me and about October information. There are all the artworks I have done for the challenge. I also included all the materials I'm using and kind of my sketches from sketchbook, as well as some tips and tricks which I did for myself and maybe it's useful for someone else. Okay, so this is the last year's zine and this is this year's zine. Quite big difference. I don't know, maybe in next year I will have A4 size. Who knows? The prints I ordered, they are limited quantity because I didn't know how it will go. So I have 10 pieces of each illustration. Okay, I think I need to now count everything if I have everything in right order. And then I'm gonna pack them all up and take product pictures super soon. So yeah, okay, see you in a bit. So also I decided to create new designs for stickers, and I used craft paper sticker paper, which I bought before, and it's suitable for inkjet and laser printer. I don't have any inkjet printers, but we do have laser printer, and I thought I will print some of the designs from October icons and maybe sell some of them, maybe have some of them as a freebies, but I printed them out and the quality was not great. So I will not sell them and I will just use some of them as freebies for my orders. So if anyone is buying something from my store, I will just put like fox craft paper sticker or fox face sticker or all the other stickers you can see me cutting down with guillotine. And I always wanted to do like freebie stickers, so although it's not like the best quality, I feel as a freebie these craft paper stickers will be nice addition. I also wanted to show you how I swatch art supplies which were gifted to me by one of my Patreons. Thank you so much, Carrie. I just thought I will swatch them all out and share them with you. Okay, so the audio in the next following clips are awful, So I decided to record voiceover on top of it, so it's much clearer and much more pleasant to listen to. Okay, so let's start swatching. I am starting with Kuretake watercolors. I actually have a set from Choosing Keeping and it's 1930s, I think. But all these colors I don't own, so that was pretty exciting to swatch them out. And the first color is called Olive. And it's just this really, really lovely kind of foresty foliage color, and I really adore it. It might be one of my favorites of all of the ones I will swatch in this session. Then I also swatched Kuretake Turquise Green. It's definitely a color I use a little bit less in my work, and it reminds me a tiny bit of acrylic gouache blue-green color, which I talked about before, that is the color I want to use more in my work, but I haven't used it that much, and I'm kind of a little bit afraid of that color. So now I have this in a watercolor form, which is also more challenging, I think. But yeah, pretty excited to try it out in more projects. Then we have Kuretake Born Sienna color. I don't know how, but the paper I'm using for this swatching session is quite like similar like Bristol paper feel. It's definitely not the best paper for watercolors, but it works really well, and when the Born Sienna color dried, it looks really granulated, and it's so interesting to see it on this kind of smooth paper like. And also the last Kuretake color I'm swatching is called Gold. It's a super shimmery, super shiny, metallic color, and I also don't have gold watercolor in my collections. So now we are going to swatch Daniel Smith Green Gold color. It's actually color I heard about before, I think from Natasha Newton, if I'm not wrong. When I swatched it, I was like, wow, this is such a bright color. It's like chartreuse color, really like vibrant and vivid, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't have any other watercolor similar like this, so I could definitely imagine using it in my work, but I would probably dilute it with some tiny bits of red to get it more muted, a little bit more like Kuretake olive color. The next color I'm swatching is from Winsor & Newton watercolor series. It's called Cobalt Green Deep or Cobalt Green Dark. I'm not sure which one correctly. It complements really well together with the Kuretake Turquise Green, but it is a little bit more greener, more like emerald green. And it's also like really vibrant and vivid color. So the next color I'm going to swatch is called Mayan Blue Green. And it is much more blue than green. And yeah, really interesting color. It's like got like this tint of turquoise or tint of like green in it. It's not like cool tone, it's more like warmish blue, if that makes sense. All of these three colors next to each other look like they are from the same color palette. And I'm also swatching Daniel Smith Mayan Blue Dark. I much more prefer this color. It reminds me a tiny bit of indigo color. Then I was really happy for this next watercolor pan because I have heard about Roman Szmal so many times already, and I don't own any watercolor from this brand. And when I saw that this is Prussian blue, I was so happy because I recently fell in love with Prussian blue. I loved that color a lot, and to have this in watercolor format was super amazing, and especially that this is that kind of Prussian blue that I really love, because I have another Prussian blue from watercolors. I think it's from American Journey brand, and it is more like greenish Prussian blue than this one, and this is like the real Holbein acrylic gouache Prussian blue, just like in Roman szmal composition. So yeah, I was really happy about this color. It's possibly from all of these swatches, this is like my second favorite out of all of them. I am also swatching Schminke Prussian green color. First time actually learning that there is Prussian green. I always thought there is only like Prussian blue color, but I'm wrong. Also complements really well like all of these colors that Carrie sent to me. It looks like the one like complete color palette, and you could definitely like have illustrations which you could make using these colors. And then I'm swatching Schminke again. It's color called Potter Pink. I actually don't own any Potter Pink color, so it was really nice to kind of swatch it and see how it looks in person. It's definitely like more muted pinkish reddish tone, which I could use potentially in my work because it's not like super bright, it's more like muted version. And you know me, I love muted colors, so it's really nice color to have. And then I am also swatching Schminke Indian Red. I don't have Schminke watercolors at all, so I was really happy that I could swatch these colors and see how they look. And Indian Red is possibly like my third favorite color out of all of these swatches. It's kind of like wine red, but muted wine red. When it dries up, you can see a lot of pigments separating, and it makes beautiful effect. Then I am swatching Jackson's watercolor Quin Gold. It is quite like vibrant yellow, yellowish orange. I would say it looks a little bit more like aureline or Indian yellow. And now I'm going to use Daniel Vroni acrylic ink. It's called Red Earth. Such a beautiful color name. I have like good expectations about it. And yes, it's really nice color. It's like a darker version of Kuretake Born Sienna color. And I like that it's opaque. So if I don't add water, it can be really like opaque, and I don't need to worry about that. And then I'm swatching two of gouaches she sent to me as well. One is called Chinese Red. It's kind of a cooler toned red color. And the other gouache is called Raw Amber. It's kind of classic amberish brown tone. And yeah, here is how both of them look. I also wanted to swatch out all of the pencils she sent to me.
In the cold kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say, these are troubles of mine. Weary thoughts of breaking up, coming under your skin. Don't know if we should stop or begin. 'Cause I was there by your side, with my eyes open wide, and I know that will always be true.
And I hope you enjoyed watching me swatch them out. And thank you so much, Carrie, for sending them to me. And I am excited to try them and use them in my work. And I also wanted to kind of show you this acrylic gouache swatch sheet, which I recently did in one of my recent videos. And I just wanted to apologize for the quality of that video. I didn't put setup correctly, so the light is coming from one side and the other side is quite dark. So I felt I need to share this page again so you see all the colors correctly. And I hope this helps in case you were wondering about all the colors. In the next following clips, I am also doing a little bit more printmaking. So if you are one of my Patreons in a Curious Fox tier, skip 2 minutes if you don't want to get spoiled from the review of this design. In case you don't want to see the design, just 2 minutes ahead and then you will not see the slides. Yeah, so basically for this month I decided to create forest scene, and there is like a girl with a dog, and it's inspired by my trip to Latvia in winter. And I just felt like it's still like wintry season, and I want all of my Patreon postcards to be seasonal. So yeah, this is the design. The color I'm using is kind of warm gray-brown tone, and I really enjoy the process of creating new designs, and I'm so happy that my Patreons can support me in this journey and I can do exclusive lino prints every month. And I also wanted to kind of insert some of the clips of me knitting. I actually don't share a lot of knitting scenes because this is something I do on my free time in the evenings where I just want to relax and calm myself down and kind of cozy up and prepare for night. I am currently knitting from a book called Knit This, and it's created by YouTuber, knitter Kuretake. I will link her channel down below as well. And I have been waiting for this book for a long time, and it's finally here. And I'm knitting Ivy sweater. It's the sweater I've been eyeing for a long time, so I'm happy that now I have pattern and I can create this design as well. And I will do it in this muted green blue shade. You know me, you know that I love the shade, so I will now have jumper after some time ready to wear, and I'm so happy that I have this project on the go. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up so it can reach much more people. And if you want, you can write any comment. All the likes and comments are really appreciated. I also want to say thank you so much to all of my lovely Patreons who are following me over there and for all the support. And yeah, go check out my store. Okay, bye. Bye.